If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
And we welcome Emma Smith from Munford Middle School as our Star Student of the Month. She's a 13-year-old 8th grader at Munford Middle School. And Emma, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us this morning. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Emma.
Well, like you said, I'm in 8th grade and I'm 13 years old. I play softball, volleyball, and basketball. We just recently had basketball tryouts and I made
You do
the
good?
team. Yes,
Good.
sir.
All right.
I take all AP, like honor classes, and I keep all A pluses on my report card. So
Not bad.
I think I'm pretty proud of that.
I bet you are. What about your family? Who's your family?
Well, I have a mom and a dad named Stephanie and Dwayne Smith, and I have 4 sisters.
4 sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2 are older, and then I have a younger one. So it's
You're right in the middle, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. How old are they?
My youngest sister will be 3 in February. My oldest sister is 24, and then the second oldest is 21.
Okay. All right. What's it like being an 8th grader at Munford Middle School?
Well, I mean, we incorporate a lot of STEAM in our classes, so it's like we have to deal with everybody in our school. So it's not really just you can hang with your friend group, you know, so it's like really eclectic being at Munford. So
What's some of the classes you're taking this year?
In my world history class, we do a lot of projects like hands-on. So we're learning about how ancient civilizations helped us form now.
Yeah.
And so we do a lot of like box projects, like including technology. So for example, we made a box diorama, and we had to include this program called Makey Makey in it, which is where you hook up paper and like tinfoil and wires and stuff. And so when you press the paper, it can record you talking, like it plays your recording of you talking.
Goodness.
So we did that.
That's innovative, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you like world history?
Yes, sir. I think that it's really important to know for your future, especially on what you're planning on majoring in college. And we have a really good history teacher. His name is Mr. Thompson. Okay. And he's new. Well, this is only his 2nd year, so.
Who's some of the other teachers there at school?
My science teacher's name is Miss Simpson, and I have a math teacher named Miss Morgan. I'm like 8th grade is the only grade that has the elective class, which is typing, and that's Mr. Sanders, and that's new because I've never taken a typing class before. So. How
do you do that?
So, like, you get a book. You have a book with typing lessons.
You don't peg, do you?
Oh no, sir. I did when I first started out, but he watched us and made sure our hands were right. But yeah, it took a minute to catch on.
Some of us still do, you know. Emma Smith, who's 8th grader at Munford Middle School, is our Star Student of the Month. She's very active in her school, plays a lot of sports and softball, basketball, and volleyball. And you just mentioned you made the cut in your basketball team. That's a good deal, right?
Yes, sir.
Was there a lot of sweaty palms over there?
Not only because we were working out, but because I was scared because I've never played basketball before. Yeah. And so I was just really nervous.
Why did you decide basketball if you never played before?
Because I was like, okay, so my volleyball season just ended, and my softball season doesn't start till January, so I wanted to like try something new.
Need something, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So how'd your volleyball team do?
We did good. I think we lost 4 games and won 9. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. I think that's our record, but we did pretty good. Okay,
and softball coming up. Early winter.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be cold playing softball, right?
Very.
All right. Hey, 8th grader, you'll be going to high school next year.
Yes,
Seems unreal, doesn't it?
It does. I'm really scared. I'm nervous. I'm going to have to be with a lot more people than I have had to been. Yeah. So. Who's
some of your friends at school?
Well, most of my friends are in the 9th grade, but my friends in my grades are like Layla Tyus and like just people in my classes. I just talk to everybody. I don't really have. You know.
So talk about it a little bit more. You think you touched on it briefly. What do you want to do after high school?
Well, I wanted to go into like lawyer thing maybe, but recently I've been thinking psychology because we actually just had a conversation about this in the car. I think it's really important to not only understand...
You didn't use psychology on your mom, did you?
No. But like I just think it's really important to understand how the human mind works, and I think touching down on that would set me up a good path for the future. I think it's a good career.
Now, you've thought about schools already as far as universities are concerned, or?
Well, I'm still debating on whether I want to try to get an athletic scholarship or academic scholarship. I'm not sure yet. So.
Oh, we can get them scholarships.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Emma Smith is a 13-year-old 8th grader at Munford Middle School. She's our Star Student of the Week, and she's a student athlete. And certainly, athletics is important, but your grades and you are a student athlete is what you are, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about the importance of being a good student and how it can bode, because very few young ladies and young men go to the next level playing athletics, but your education is so important.
Yes, sir. Well, I think that it's important, like, obviously put school before sports, because even though you feel like more of a personal connection with sports, people say, you know, they don't really look at your grades till you're in 9th grade, 10th grade. But I think that even starting early, taking initiative and taking care of your grades and keeping yourself to a certain standard will just help you in the future. Just already being prepared to have to uphold yourself.
Is your class load and your athletics, how do they coincide? How do you keep that balanced?
Well, it's a lot of tears. I do cry a lot, but not because I'm super stressed out, but because it's just sometimes you feel overwhelmed just a little bit, but I always get my homework done either right after practice or before practice, but most of the time it's right after. And I just think, I tell myself that I can't complain about it if my goal in life is to get somewhere. So that's just what pushes me forward to get done with that stuff.
You're going to make it. Emma Smith is an 8th grader, Munford Middle School. She's our star. Who's your go-to person?
My mom.
Okay.
Most definitely my mom.
All right. So we all had an active conversation coming down today?
Yes. Yes.
So what do you like to do outside of school?
I like to sing a lot. I did acting for a little bit. Like, I would try to get auditions and stuff. I strayed off from that just because I don't know why, but I just couldn't do it.
What do you like to sing?
Well, I make videos of myself, and I'll post them on like some social medias. Not a lot.
You got your own YouTube channel?
Oh no, sir. No. That's not me.
So what kind of music do you like, though?
To listen to, I like kind of slow music. You know, I don't really like. I mean, I like upbeat music, but like singing and stuff, I like slow, low music, like kind of like Christian music. Those tones. That's what I like. So,
are you in church somewhere?
Sometimes I go with like my sister. She goes to church. Sometimes I go to Munford Baptist. But no, so I'm not committed to any one church.
What is it like growing up in the Munford community?
Well, we're really small, so it's kind of like you can't go anywhere without seeing somebody you know. So I mean, but I guess that kind of sets you up good because you can't act out.
There you go.
You know, so.
Yeah. Favorite food?
Oh, I think like pastas.
Okay. Favorite restaurant?
Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. All right. Also, you like movies?
Yes, sir. I do. I like watching like thriller movies, scary movies.
And favorite vacation spot?
Well, I don't really like the beach, so.
Like the mountains?
Yeah, I think like if I were to travel to like Tennessee or something, I would like that.
All right. Emma Smith, she's our 8th grader at Munford Middle School, and she's looking right there in that camera. She is our Star Student of the Week.
Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.